Hello and welcome to FFEUR Netplay Tournament number 43, the second encounter. Is this 43 or was this supposed to be 44? Anyone that remembers the last FFEUR, was that 42 or was that already 43? It's been so long since I've run one of these, I don't remember the number. But the overlay says 43, so I'm guessing it's 43. Small part of my brain is telling me it should be 44. Surely someone remembers it from last time, or I could just like scroll up in my channel instead of relying on the memories of you peasants. And that's actually quite a scroll up. Okay, yeah, it was 42. Alright, I got everything right. I'm sure it is lying to me. Alright, anyway. We got 21 people, I believe. No, one person last minute left. 20 people, fine, whatever. Okay. For round one, we'll stream red-haired Prince and Flippy and CTY and Vert. Everyone else can play until round 3 on the bracket. Off stream. Where's Discord? There we go. Okay, we're all good to go now. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Red-haired Prince. And Flip. Then... shit. What am I gonna press? Right, CTY invert. I just woke up, so my mental faculties aren't all there yet. Even less than usual. Yeah, everyone not pink, play until round 3 winners. Losers play off stream until round 3 in general. Red-haired Prince requesting 5 minutes. Okay, let's do CTY Vert first. Waiting on the IP. There's the CTY IP. Have not seen CTY in a hot minute at one of these events. I believe he's been joining the Vermilion Versuses, though. Vermilion Versi. I believe he's still on that F Akia. Just waiting on Vert to connect. Let's get a prediction up in the meantime. Who do y'all think will win? Our classic gambling game. Prediction is up. Get your coins out. Spend that shit like you've never spent before. Oh my god, I've got so much crap on my desk, I can't see my desktop icons. There we go. Okay. Waiting on Vert. Vert, wake up. We need you. Hello. forgot that was a fucking sound. Thank you, Smo, for the subscription. I will forgive you for making food because you're giving me money, which allows me to afford food. We are in. And there we go. Okay. CTY already hovering his tried and true. CTY. There. And we can start. That was a quick sync. I was about to get up to grab a glass of water. Fool I am. That was the wrong channel. Why am I still on off stream? Let's go. Alright. Xishion, her normals aren't really the best, but I do think she has some decent ways to pester grounded setup, thanks to whip and also gun occasionally. I could see it being a little hard to catch Akia when she's in the air, though, due to cross-up jump C helping with ambiguous landings, and allowing you to avoid DP as we see there, and Ribbon for air stall, too. Yeah, big DP fan. There's always a bit of a risk to trying to chase air techs with another DP, though, even if your DP is fairly plus on hit. And we're in. Jumping over all that bullshit. Okay, left to right. We don't account for Akia's slow wake-up timing is the answer. Due to I not doing anything about it, though. Lots of ID against what we know to be a DP-happy guy. Do some anti-jump with the dash 5A, 5C. Oh no, you extended green. That's the classic in this game. You dash under, but use 5A against a disjointed jump in. And in this case, it's not even much about green extending his character, just straight up has a cross-up normal, but even against stuff like Coma, Jump C, or some shit that happens often. Gap DP. Oh god, committing way too hard to try and chase techs. You often don't want to get super greedy after getting a DP hit and trying to just do whatever you can to guaranteed get a hit on their tech, because you're often going to end up overcommitting and killing yourself either by whipping DPs or trying to air throw where you just don't really have the frame advantage to get that much movement into a good air throw position. If you accidentally report a score, you can just change the score. Oh god, why is there a fucking Discord overlay? Fuck off. I cannot see half the match. Oh my god. I don't think that showed up on stream. If it did, feel free to tell me, but like there was a big Discord overlay, here's your Discord friends that play this game too. Just covering the entire left side of the screen. Why am I getting Discord messages in the corner now? I don't want that. Please, never do that again. Yeah, this character's frequently quite plus, making jump outs pretty difficult if you don't EX guard her out, and then you still gotta be mindful of how she checks pressure from there with 236B and friends. Oh, my mouse is on screen again. I sure do that a lot. Spend. Respecting. Not respecting enough. Bad burst, many such cases. Oh, that was a really greedy pit set. You're not quite gonna die from this, but you're gonna get close. Oh, or maybe not. Actually, meter spin might have killed, I'm not sure. Tries to dash under 5A again. Just doesn't work against this character. Tried, I think, rising air throwing. Did the AD throw. It's another. Nope. Don't tech her. That is the easiest tech punish spot in the world. You're starting to respect a fair bit, even when C2I is doing some slightly greedier specials and pressure. It's fine. We got our DP out point again. That hit from a ways away too. Yep. Nice body block to ensure they're in place, to get that counter hit. Staying. You could, if I remember correctly, double shield. Or is it just one shield against a 2 and 4C? And then you kind of have to play a follow-up shield mix-up against the pit release afterward. So, yes, we're back anyway. Not really, though. Silvered on match point. Oh, fuck, I'm tired. Oh, I like the idea, but just out of range. That's probably something you do want to present a bit more in your ground game. Oh, we're doing it again. Trying to bait out something, but this character doesn't have much in the way of defensive options. She can put into gas, maybe 623C, I guess. But that's got an EX flash you can respond to anyway. Oh, tries pressing something right after the pick gets swapped. Probably trying to buffer DP again. One hit. Oh no. 1-1. Oh yeah, I do like the immediate dash in there, realize the greed. Keeping him in this corner, but nope, hard combo, kinda. Nope. Pit release kind of kills your combo there. You want to hold on to that so you can do like a pit re-jump combo. With a bunch of held button bullshit. Oh. Backs off a little too hard. Could have just stood and blocked there to bait both DP and heat. This character doesn't have the widest heat box. Yeah, we're starting to see C2I play a little smarter with how they zone. Clipping Bird a lot more in their approach attempts. Just barely avoiding that pick too. Now we've got the spacing, and still not accounting for the slow wake-up timing. Gotta remember, characters in this game have different wake-up timings. Different wake-up timings relative to their different knockdowns as well. So if you've got like specific timing-based oak, you do want to delay it slightly for some characters. Like Akia here, I believe like Len, Arrow, Also wake up kind of slow in that setup. Coming Alco for sure. Just keeping some space. Doesn't want to get gap DP'd. Bird's starting to get a little more afraid of swinging. Jumps, but doesn't double jump out or anything. Up back achieves nothing. And now we're one hit from death. But we just mash on knockdown? Okay. Clock is starting to tick though, and Akia's got so much health. You gotta get like a hit into a safe hit into another hit. Miracles are looking increasingly unlikely, and no, they will not happen. CTY moves on to face off with Smo. Next up, we have the red-haired prince. Flippy, immediately on that IP, the ever-reliable, thank you. Not in the game yet. Come on. Let's get another IP up in the meantime. Prediction is up. Get your coins out. We've got one of our recent improvers, the Slayer of Homu, versus the Dutch local lord. We can start. Oh my god, fuck off Discord, please. Thank you. It's fucking back. There we go. See the screen, finally. Okay, ready for the jump out. Nice. Very close and intimate overhead. Works out, though. Uses dust at the right time, but has a pretty big life lead to surmount now. And CL with meter is kind of scary to deal with as well. Ooh. Acting too soon. Oh, it doesn't get the air throw ender. I've actually been having a weird issue lately. Has anyone else been having this where when you first start a game in caster, your air throw, if you're air throwing with E, doesn't work and you just keep getting jump A when you're trying to end an air throw? And you gotta like press shield at some point in the match in order to like unstick that from happening. Like you randomly press D shield, you randomly press the D button, and then E throw starts working again. But until you do that, you keep getting fucking jump A when you're trying to air throw, and I guess 5A when you're trying to ground throw. It's fucking obnoxious. And it actually happened to me once in tournament. If you ever watch me versus Speedy at the start of top 8 at Outplay 2025, you'll see I keep not actually getting my air throw enders at the end of combos. That's not intentional. That's my fucking E button not working for some reason. This won't quite give life lead, but one more hit. The clock is ticking. Around that time, he wants this match, but trying to anti-air 5A with a pretty mid-hitting one. Nah. Blood for blood. I don't understand how that could be my controller, though. Like, I've never had that issue with any other game. That feels like it should be an issue with the software of the game. It's not like the buttons are actually sticking to each other or anything. Okay, things are looking pretty good for Red-Haired Prince game 1, yeah. Dominantly undoing that last round. Game 1 to Red-Haired Prince. I do wonder, is Red-Haired Prince actually Prince? More importantly, does he actually have red hair? It's gonna be really fucked up when Red-Haired Prince shows up to, like, Outplayed 2027 in 6 months, and he's gonna be, like, bald, with maybe, like, a little bit of blonde hair at the sides. And be, like, a member of the peasantry. Oh, good dash under, should have fallen with jump B. Oh, right, they could also just show up to only the best. Everyone, come to OTB! It's the closest we have to another Outplayed, especially because, like, no one can fucking afford Evo France. And they're funded by, like, Saudi blood money and shit. Maybe you'll even get a chance to room with me if we can fit another person into our hotel room. These are looking good for Red-Haired Prince. Tries to get the halfway point of Flippy's health with a cop killer, but nope. Gets Naples July 10th to 12th. I will very likely be there. I've kind of been travel maxing in general. Like, I'm gonna go to Battle by the Way, the UK locals, in May. Y'all should come to that too. Y'all should be fucking freaks like me and just show up to random-ass locals that aren't necessarily in your own country. Ooh. Kill? Ah, almost. This is pretty good. We're approaching Hazui's kind of a bitch from here. Invest in your new passports now. Nope, the comeback. No additional rounds for you, I'm afraid. Red-Haired Prince gets to move on to face off with the Monger. Nico is calling Pungshoot Hitler. Interesting. Wasn't Nico calling someone Hitler in LFGNA recently? Not NA, Europe recently too? Is that his new thing, calling people Hitler? Maybe. I'd have to examine his targets to determine if they're actually Hitler or not. Anyway, next up we've got Delta versus Starling. And then we'll have Etta Lily versus the winner of Pungshoot and Nico. I'm just going to mark all the planned stream matches until top 8, so everyone that isn't going to be streamed until top 8 can just go ahead and play. Yeah, we'll have Etta Lily versus somebody, then Delta versus Starling. Well, Delta versus Starling first, because that match is actually fucking ready. And then we'll have loser of 21... versus somebody, and loser of 24 versus somebody. Yeah, everyone else can play until top 8. I didn't mark both of the fucking matches. I'm so fucking stupid. First I screenshotted it and it only marked the winner's side ones, because I completely forgot to screenshot winners, losers, and then I screenshotted the whole thing, but I only marked losers, because I'm fucking a genius. There we go. I'm such a goddamn Einstein. Anyway, Starling has hosted up. Starling Delta. If I remember correctly, these two fought in one of the earlier Vermilion verses where Starling actually did get the upset. I believe. Prediction is up. We can start. Delta getting a little bit of camouflage. Did they random select this stage or intentionally pick it? This stage is fun. I don't get people who don't like this stage. Wants those plus frames, but doesn't make it gapless. Delta not giving Starling any amount of time to start defending space with charge jump. He knows that that shit is AIDS to deal with, especially with Miyako. That one was not plus. Starling just reacting too slowly. Ooh, picking the wrong time to tech. At least tech without picking the right gamble. He was technically hit crouching there. So using his double jumps. Thoughtfully does not want to get hit by the anti-air 5A. But technically a high jump C would still work there. I also been trying to bait a shield. Spend that shit, yeah. Oh, doesn't cancel. Somehow survives though. That was fucking terrifying. Kind of unfortunate missing of the punish there. The one time the Satsuki 2C gland doesn't set in. Delta with a fast and fucking furious round fucking 1. Lock that shit. Waits though. He even got an EXR and still didn't want to immediately get his turn back. Might have been prepared for the occasional Sans that does like a goofy 214C. Nice bunker OS! That's the shit I want to see Miyako's do more. Throwing in a 228 earlier in pressure to clash bunkers, and sometimes he's, oh no neutral tech so we don't punish, but good life lead for Delta, doesn't have to aggress much. And Delta on match point already. Start backdash, don't do that. Okay, oh, Oki route. Okay, well, the Penis Oki ends up staggering Delta, so we take those. Command grab. That shit hits me annoyingly often too. I cannot react to anything in this game anymore. I've gotten good at just mashing it on a guess, though. At least against Starling. If you're an H-Sans with different habits, feel free to let that move rip against me. Okay, the bunker works this time. Their overhead will... This won't kill, I think. Okay, I guess it... Or was that a preemptive? I feel like that damage ender doesn't kill there, but maybe I'm just wrong. Delta moving on. Seems like he's not as sick as he was yesterday. He's awakened. Okay, now we got Punchut and Edalili. Our Sikoha warrior versus a fellow tournament organizer. I'm not sure who to root for here. One gave me like 10, 20 euros after the Marble Room pizza incident. And the other is a fellow tournament organizer. A sister in the Force. Blood or money? Not sure which way's more. In any case, we are in. Well, who are you guys rooting for? You can make that known via your bank account. As the prediction is now up. Place your bets. We can begin. Edalili apparently been taking some fucking lives since swapping to Sisei. I remember I was flexing a bit when we played a month maybe or so ago, and I was on random shitter subs. I think I'd be a little afraid to start doing that now. In light of this recent evolution. It's not super recent anymore either. Alright, the Tono Mansion, and all of Misaki Town has turned into a war zone over who gets to get that Tono cock. Kohaku won't even let there be a ceasefire when Akia's on her way to school. Besides, Akia-sama does not get a goddamn education if she won't stop fucking her brother. That's my job. Moving pretty dynamically. Got that one 5A whiff out, and then realizing, wait, I'm not Hizuri anymore. I can't 5A anti-air. Oh, the big jump C. Understandable burst. That combo could have still gone on for like 1k more damage or more. Slight delay. I like it. Ooh, gotta finish those combos. Okay, we do have shield ready, but it's still a little awkward even if you get the EX Shield 5A hit with, say, if you don't get a counter hit, I believe you just want to immediately jump into your air combo. Mid-screen? Overhead? No backdash, okay. Yep. I'm sure it does like his slightly air-stalled air approaches to get those big jump C hits for maximum damage. Take game one. No Oki? Giving an off-of-me opportunity. Can we finish our combo? Yes, Condom Oki. What's the mix? It's... roll does not work there. Nope. Nope. It's fine, we've got Max. For Koha, we always have Max. Both these characters are always going to have meter to do some bullshit with. Emily looking a little unprepared for these jump C approaches, though. Probably wants to start preempting more with rising jump A, given that he's not doing them from that high usually. Attacking. Spot dodging on hit? What are you doing? Low. Simple and classic. Tried and true. Occasionally doubted, but not this time. Oh, shit, that recovered in time. Doesn't even need a whiff cancel. That's why it's plus. Condom Oki once more. What's the mix? We're holding it this time. Does jump A rebeat off the jump C? That's not a mix-up at all. Tries doing a ground anti-air again. That just doesn't work on this character. Oh, the fuzzy? Knows it though? Everyone knows about the poison plant fuzzy. It doesn't matter if it's true 50-50 if everyone knows the fuzzy option and that you're going for it. One more hit. Grounded overhead begets grounded overhead. 1-1. Damn, London locals got hands. Do I gotta be scared going to this event? This time, it's really fucked up movement. Okay, ready for the confirm, kinda. Oh no, we got the Omla 5C. Unfortunate. Okay, we're both getting a bit of executive jank. No charge jump C for you this time. That's the mix now. Empty low. Too much of a ground string. Gotta be ready for moves. Projectiles launching on hit. Alongside your normal string. Kill. Okay, hidden neutral just wants to wall off some space, I guess. Why are you crouching? Why are you jumping? Why neither of you confirming those things? I'm asking why to. Neither of these two really want to block. They're like, the moment I'm getting hit by interactive Oki, I am ripping my fucking defensive options. Side, nice. No confirm again, unfortunate. Okay, safe. That jump still worked. Oh my god. Oh no, that's the end. I'm Shoot, hitting winners top 8, gets to face off with probably Smo. Okay, next up we have Red-Haired Prince versus Gamer Lytuva. Who will make top 8 tonight? All I know is not me. Okay, prediction is up. Get your coins out. Red-Haired Prince versus Gamer Lytuva. Both seeded to get 6th, or rather 5th. But now only one will be able to taste that sweet, sweet top 8. Who will it be? Thank you, Turtlebot. Yeah, that's not... Those are not the characters I'm familiar with you people playing. This is Gamer Lytuva versus Red-Haired Prince. Are we both presenting our secret weapons, or are we just misleading me? We can begin. Wait, no, we can't. We're still going too fucking fast. It did not take this long for me to connect, did it? I don't think it did. It shouldn't have. Did it really? What took me so long? Jesus. I guess I'm gonna eat some cashews in the meantime. Okay, we can begin. That Shadow Legends, these players have these characters under their belt. Okay. Sure, fine. Okay, this matchup. HVS's speed can be a little troublesome for Miyako to deal with just because she doesn't have the biggest buttons to wall off space with, but on the other hand, Miyako has a lot more active frames than HVS, and considerably higher damage on average. HV Shion also doesn't really have the best jump-ins, and Miyako has that high 5A. Attack punish. Doesn't want to get thrown, not ready for the corner hit. 6B might be a bit annoying too, just due to how much space it covers. Okay, neither seem too intimately familiar with how to play these characters. Wait for the air hit that. I might not have been ready for either. Okay, corner kick. Sort of. Ooh, we blocked the overhead first try, nice. I can never fucking do that. That's plus, we know that, though. We don't tech. Don't not confirm, though. By coin flips, do you mean to, settle bad connections? Usually I do rock, paper, scissors if two people can't connect to each other, or the connection is extremely unplayably dogshit, but you can't just fault one person. Yeah, you play a rock, paper, scissors FT2. The worst part was one time it was in winners... No, not winners. Losers finals, so it was FT3. And one of them couldn't actually connect to the rock, paper, scissors website. So they were DMing me what they picked on Discord. So they'd have to just message me rock, paper, or scissors. And one was getting really into it, like he started saying stone instead of rock in all caps and shit. He really wanted to win that shit. Honestly, if two people can't connect to each other in Melty, but can connect into another game, I will accept them gentlemaning to another game. If it's one that I can spectate. Like, y'all are free to boot up Fightcade or some bullshit. See me half-assedly attempt to commentate games that I don't really play. Or I can send both of them, like, a random U-quiz, and whoever, like, gets the higher score wins. Like, there's a U-quiz that's like, is this thing an IKEA product or a Bionicle name? And most people that aren't me find it surprisingly hard. Maybe I'll send that to people that can't connect to each other. Whoever scores higher on Bionicle name or IKEA product will win. Monger might have an unfair advantage in that, too. Okay, seems like Gamer has the edge now. Not ready for the gaslit Wally feat. Staying alive. I do basically know every Bionicle. We're talking about the is it a Bionicle name or an IKEA product quiz. Because we're talking about different ways to tie-break when people can't connect to each other. And I proposed people having to, like, take shitty U-quizzes, and whoever scores higher winning. And I talked about how, like, you and I would have an unfair advantage in Bionicle or IKEA product. Maybe we should hold an exhibition between ourselves in that format. I don't know IKEA products, but I know Bionicles incredibly well. Yeah, both settling it through their funny characters. I can run Soku. I do believe I have that downloaded. If I know how to spectate Soku, I can run Soku as well. I could also just have a massive ego and create a, like, how well do you know me, you quiz, and it's just a bunch of questions asking if you know random information about me. And whoever scores higher on that gets to move ahead. And if you, like, score below a certain number, you just get banned from my tournaments. Anyway, red-haired prince on match point. Oh, does Soku connect worse than Melty? I did not know that. I don't know how jank other fighting games are, generally. Okay, I like the waiting for the Akia to hit. Oh god, we're just resetting. Red-haired prince moves on. Are Smo and CTY still going at it? I know that matchup takes forever, but come on, guys. I still have not seen a GG between... Oh, CTY isn't fucking here. Cool. Okay, I guess we'll do... our other top 12 stream will be... Shit, all of these IPs are from a while ago, I guess. We're just going to move on to top 8 then. Okay, fine. Next up, we've got Delta versus Monger. We can continue talking about Monger and showing Miyako on stream. Used to have gone a little back and forth recently. I know Monger had some Miyako struggles for a while, and then he got like 2 to 3 wins in a row in VV. But I believe Delta set the record straight recently again. I also wonder if Monger's gonna stick to his main, or character that is a little bit less doomed in this matchup. Delta just dropped his keyboard. What kind of keyboard drop is that gives you 2 micro 2s? Let's get a prediction up as well. Prediction is up. Get your coins out. Ah, my back. French keyboards usually have a mini 2 key. Really? I know nothing about French technology, so you could just be making that up for all I know, and I'd have no choice but to believe you. Monger says he needs to pee, but he will hold it in. He's determined to overcome the Miyako Mountain with F. Whiteland. I mean, I've seen Deus beat J-Bell, I guess. Mostly off stream, and then if they play again in the same bracket, J-Bell smokes him afterward, like at Seotaku 2022. Okay, trying to play the zoning game. That's what you do. This matchup is difficult for Miyako. Like, every white lane is kind of hard for Miyako to deal with. Between her defensive options, high health, and zoning game. Just a short loop. Nope. That's not even a DP on this moon. Okay. Delta does seem a little confused as to what the fuck is why are we ESCing? Desync, okay. And that would explain why he was just getting hit by random shit, I guess. Let us try again. It's the keyboard drop. It might be. Is that the same IP? Yes, it is. Okay, are we in now? God, I am very hungry. I really should stop running brackets literally immediately after getting out of bed. Like, I am starving and groggy, and half my commentary is just like, yeah, that thing that happened on stream just happened, with a tiny bit of nerd speak. Monger's saying, bro, stop lying and join my host. Need to play my lolly. We're in once more. Oh, I didn't even change the fucking names. Wow. There we go. We can begin. And I set it in the wrong channel. Cool. Immediately saying, like, no escape after that air guard. Delta trying to chase pretty hard. Monger knows. You win this match by just not approaching this bitch at all. Okay, manage that meter, I guess. This character does not do a whole lot of damage outside of, like, particular routing. Just trying to wall off Delta's jumpaways. And Monger just getting hit, that was not particularly left or right. Maybe he's just like, what the fuck is he doing for Oki? Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Maybe double's a little greedy. And all Delta really needed was that one hit for everything to unravel. That is the one issue. More so with F. Whiteland than the other two, because she doesn't have as good of defensive options. 214C is plus on block and can trade with strikes, but it's also incredibly slow. And not actually in bowl, so you can just throw punish it. and its speed means that you can often whiff a move and then still throw her. Oh, nope, Delta doesn't know that, though. Delta! You gotta throw that move. Otherwise it becomes like the best reversal in the game. Throw him! No! Oh my god. You can't keep getting away with it. Monger just kind of getting hit by jump Cs. Maybe thinking he has a better 5A and then still pressing it kind of slow. Whatever the case, Delta at game 1. Monger sticking to his lolly. With the lolly feet. Taking another. Oh my god. Monger's just not protecting his dome. One more hit. Throw him! I need everyone on Earth to tell Delta he can throw the EX Snowflake after this match. Not ground teching. Backing off again. Ugh. Just kind of walling, but then we commit too hard into approach, and now you're in the corner. Delta moving into winners finals once again. And we get a matchup that moves up the tier list a little now. With Pung Shoot and Smo. Oh my god. Maybe I should get some kebab after this tournament. I don't really have much food at home. I wonder, should I get one with chicken or with kebab animal? Or both? Part of me's kind of feeling both. Yeah, EX Snowflake is a fake reversal. That's why it's plus and has a bunch of benefits on hit. Nothing is actually that good in this world. Prediction is up, get your coins out. Place your bets. Battle of fun, neutral, enjoying characters. We can begin. They both get close. One wins the frame 4 war. Ooh, frames, please. Don't do that. No, not blocking. Okay, both having a bit of executive jank. Wonder if it's connection based. Oh, that was meant to be 6-3A. Unfortunate. Okay, now it's Smo's turn. Does the fuzzy early on, no confirm, but it's fine. Just throw again. Fuck it. All your starters do the same ass damage anyway. Oh, the jump isn't ready to do anything. I believe we could have air thrown after that. Okay, we're trying to run out max, and we drop. Oh, trying to bait a heat or something, but nope. Blood for blood. Ah, you can't be dropping that. That's the big number starter. You could have gotten the bracket high score with that. We bait the heat. No defensive options to worry about anymore. No throw either. Oh, nice. Falling jump. But why are we not confirming? Now's not the time for that. Oh, why are we doing that? Might have meant to do like jump air dash after seeing the counter hit or something. Probably best to prioritize just getting your hits into some sort of Oki though, instead of weird damage optimization, especially given that you're about to be down to your last round. Doesn't get the ideal hit. Low tech 63A, good option. Match point to Smo. No rock hit for you. ID isn't really that great against this character. It's pretty easy to react with anti-air that beats basically everything out of IAD. And a lot of jump-ins if they're spaced properly, too. Notice there's this weird trend of people rising at this character when she's in the air, even when she's clearly not supposed to do, like, air missile. Enabling a weirdly frequent number of jump-in air throws. Yes, I know they worked, but I feel like they, quite frankly, shouldn't, and it's mostly a result of people having bad movement. In any case, though, congrats, Smo. Ever reliably hitting top 3 once more. Now we have Edalili versus CTY. Battle of the Akiyas. This is a battle of philosophies, of worldviews, of ideologies between these Akiyas. The tradition of the home versus the knowledge, the education of the outside world. What will win? The institutions teaching you, brought on by the other, or the roof over your head, given by the previous Tono patriarch, that taught you since birth, sheltered you since birth. Apparently neither of these places taught people to post IP quickly, but it would appear that the schools are the only one to have taught posting IP at all. We are in. Let's place our bets. Prediction is up. Get your coins out. Okay, we're shouting out Homu Homu. Server booster. Hung on the spirits of Nero to deal with Akiya. Understandable. I know there's a ground tech situation or two in this matchup. She's calling on Homu Homu to give her good fortune in those. Oh god, I have to sneeze. Early heat, okay. Does not want to get put in Akiya jail. Tono household. We just get hit and still delays that jump in long enough. Oh, unblockable, that should kill. Okay, spending it all just to guarantee that round. Back. What's the mix gonna be? Condom Oki. They don't teach you that at the Tono household. You risk pregnancy every single time there. They don't teach you how to make throw with plus, though. That's trad tech. Timing it for... Actually, I'm pretty sure that's normal wake-up timing. Oh, no guard break? Ah, unfortunate. Even if you held shield, this character doesn't have the best held shield anti-air options. You can try command grabbing the landing, I guess. Fuck off of me. Ooh, that probably was meant to be command grab. Doesn't really have guard break options because you're Sisei. The clock is starting to tick. Can we run our way for enough time? I was worried there was going to be an air throw there, but nope. Okay, blood for blood. This shit don't matter. Ooh. Well, apparently Castro has more frame drop and spectate, so hopefully that wasn't due to the game. Oh, kind of fucks up the land timing for empty low. Blockable as a result. Another fucking full health heat this time. Okay, just really does not want to get touched. Figures. My neutral is pretty good. This character's not the most mobile for approaching. I just want this bitch to stay away from me for as long as possible, and then I'll win. And you do have a good life lead for that, I guess. And that's a little hard when there's this many seconds on the clock. And we really just do not want to block, I guess. Is that what these schools are teaching? Yes, they are still on Game 1. Well, now they're on Game 2. Again. Oh, why are we crouching? Maybe trying to call out really early jump C to deal with Rising Jump A, even though we've not been presenting Rising Jump A much. Fuzzy, I was about to say. I do not trust that pit staying there as long as it is. Over, finding pit ranges. That was a walk forward. Were you trying to dash challenge? Or maybe input command grab? That would have been real fucking funny. Oh, tasteful air frame trap. Oh, we're dead. 1-1. We're all tied up. The Aki of modernity and the Aki of tradition are equally matched so far. Ooh, spaced. Into the other corner we go. Just flying forward, wants to gain as much space as possible. Yeah, spot dodge does nothing there. It's way too autonomous. We're in. We're not reducing on the ground rhythmically enough. Okay, blocking the double overhead first try, nice. Call that an Oki rat, I guess. Nice jump catch. Oh, you can actually respond to that one. If you don't tech against the 236C, then if you have a far-reaching reversal on Wake Up, it's guaranteed to hit. Like, say can guaranteed do 623C if Aki is locked into 236C on Oki. And it's clearly reactable due to the super flash of 236C. So if you have reversals that will reach, do keep that in mind against the 236C situation. So like narrow, say, I think Wara 623C's been able to reach before too. I remember that in the Fox video. The raw amount of invul doesn't matter as much as long as the hitbox reaches in time. Like, Narrow Pronga doesn't have that much invul, but the first active hitbox is, like, 10 feet long, so... Weird jank hits. Ooh! Let's say, where's your IH, brother? Where's your quick confirm, sister? You don't gotta scout for counter hits when the opponent's on 1 health. CTY, pulling it back. Still an impressive run from Rosetta. Letting out the TO frustration on all those around her. Apparently red-haired prince had to DQ. Very sad. That means we've got Starling and Pungshoot. I'm pretty sure a Sots 2 and 4C works. Sots 2 and 4C, rather. Let's see, can we get in? Please? There we go. Prediction is up, get your coins out. May we enter the game, please? Very exciting match we have here. Oh, it crashed. Okay. Oh, fuck, I'm hungry. Holy shit, my stomach. Is demanding it be filled. God damn. Staying on respective sides, though, I appreciate that. I'm gonna quickly grab water while they sing. Okay, we can begin. Wish I was done eating. Immediately cornering himself, not what you want to do. And an immediate keep too. Just to lose neutral again, okay. Back dashing to bait. Something maybe got really threatened menaced by the shield intimidation factor, I guess. Oh, the OTG, okay. I forget if H-Sans has anything that she can present against that blocks rather than just jumping out. Like, I wonder if 2-2-B is fast enough. That would be cool if so. I'll try resetting into the command grab, but nah, Kawaku players are mashers, you know this. EX. Oh no, the ring wide mix with no double hitting overhead option. Hung shoot with game 1. Oh man, I am running out of fucking steam for comms tonight. Not that I had much to begin with today. Just waits there, not even a 5A reset attempt. Might have been afraid of air tech shield. Tier charge 2C, okay. Yeah, gotta mind your landings pretty strongly here. This character can just 2C under a lot of defensive buttons and snipe your feet. What's the mix? Faint low. Jump egg is blocked now too. Ready for that anti-low bullshit as well. Alright, punch shoot on match point. Nope. Misses the sexy combo. That can actually do quite a bit of damage, even for a shield counter starter. No shield, that's AUB. Gotta be ready against EX reversals. Poison plant again. Dude, just go for the land 2A off of it once. Everyone knows about the poison plant fuzzy at this point, because you've talked about it a bunch. It's like the only setup that happens off of poison plant. You gotta start doing the low. Everyone knows about the poison plant fuzzy, and that there's a high fuzzy overhead from it. They're gonna start getting hit by the low, I promise. Now we got Monger and CTY. I've seen Monger play FFEUR before. Maybe we'll see a funny mirror. Or are we locked into something more devious once again? kind of hope it's not the FFEUR, because that shit will take an eternity. Like, actual fucking eon years. Not in a game yet, cannot spectate. Are we in a game now? I guess I can use this time to get another prediction that probably no one will actually bet coins on. Prediction is up. Get your coins out. Place your bets. And we can begin. Sea Arc. I fought the Monger Sea Arc a few days ago. With my H-Wara. The classic, you think you can do something after the opponent whiffs Rising Jump A above you. At least, think you can do it from the ground. You can do, like, Rising... Oh, no. Ugh. Okay. This is the kind of game we're playing. Got it. Yeah, that's not an overhead. That's unblockable. And another Rising Jump A, Falling Jump C. Oh, we just passed over it. Okay, not ready though. Even he was like, wait, I lived? I survived? I thought that was gonna happen. Okay, safe. Not jump, doing everything possible to bait something out. But hey, it resulted in a working double overhead. Yeah, make that shit safe. That's funny. Is he gonna do it again? Yup. The spirit of Smo lives on. Sometimes I can still hear his voice. He was gonna do it again, wasn't he? Air to air DP? He really just wants to get the most amusing possible final hit, huh? He might end up dying for it at this rate. Oh my god, we lived? Is he gonna do it again? Nope. Okay. Monger with game 1. This matchup is generally regarded as pretty hard for Akia just due to the enormous amount of health Arc has and the damage race and the contrast and defensive options. Usual C-Arc matchup bullshit. Okay, well, Monger finish a single combo that isn't just extremely basic BC VC air throw, which I've also been seeing drops for invalids on. Okay, we can test it. The answer so far is no. Nope. Death by 1,000 cuts. Well, basically the damage race is equal, so maybe this is an even version of the matchup. Quarter charge low, putting Monger on match point. How did you come out on top? I swear, in the past, like, year or two, in every fucking region, people have been getting away disproportionately more with fucking air shield whiff and shit. And it's been taking weeks off my life. And don't tell me it's hard to punch, it's because nobody fucking reacts to anything in this goddamn game. Oh yeah, no 623C punish either. Okay, it does look like C2I ran out of steam a little. Fair, last match was pretty intense. Having to kill his inner Emoto and all. Monger moves on. And now we've got the classic. Delta versus Smo. Prediction is up once again. Oh, he posted IP before I even pinged. On top of things, I appreciate that. Making sure to start the match as soon as possible in preparation for an FT3 worth of PCL combo still taking a fucking eternity. We can begin. Dash, nothing happens. Dashing the moment there's a gap, but no confirm. Can't afford that in this matchup. Okay, neither seems to be the most clean at the moment. What is going on? Okay, it looks like Smo's planning to finish this. Never mind, guys. Okay, goes for the low option. Okay, I wonder if this routing is to, like, bait burst or something. Okay. Oh, we're out of reach already. Tragedy of Miyako. And you're dead. Oh no, backdash does not achieve anything here. Blocking the empty low. Dash in 5C. I've been trying to low crush certain throw attack options. That's the mix now. The deepest jump A, double overhead. Cheap. perfect so far. How did he survive that? Okay. Are we gonna IH? We kinda have to. And doesn't go for 4-2-1C ender, so... Well, maybe he was planning to get the neutral advantage. And Smo just belligerently pressing buttons over and over as if everything he does is whiff cancelable. Giving Delta the comeback. Unfortunate drop. Dropping at 2C2. That move's got quite the recovery. Oh my... He could have whiff canceled that in his shield. That should not have fucking worked. He's doing 5A. Empty low, alright. Using Smo's own tech against him. Nope. Someone doesn't want to block. The perfect bracket run has been ruined as a result. And overhit skin. I've noticed that's been hitting Delta a fair bit. Didn't Delta get hit by several of those at the last Vermilion versus 2? I only got to see part of it. Fuzzy, yep. Dead. This is FG3, yes, it's winners finals. I should probably mark that on the stream. My match type asset. This shit better. There's finals. I got mark match type set all last stream. So I was set to final boss from the last 3A. That reminds me, I should run another 3U soon. I was actually planning on running a Fuckfest International of sorts many years ago, where I was gonna host like some special events like an NA East Coast versus Europe 10v10, and some exhibitions between players of different regions. So I'd have like some NA versus Sud and versus Brazil, where the routing's good enough, some Brazil versus Sud, and some Europe versus NA exhibitions. But I just didn't really have the planning together fully due to some limited TO communication and stuff. I do still kind of blame myself for a lot of it. Though there's a limit to how much guilt I can feel, I guess. When it's that many years ago at this point, because that was 2021. I do really wish I struck while the iron was hot, though, because a lot of the non-NA regions aren't that active anymore. And it's kind of sad. 1-1, also. Sorry if I sounded extra out of it during this set. I've just seen the match between these two so often. And while they've improved in some regards, it feels like there's so many of the same interactions I still see. Of like Delta getting caught trying to play this like an interactive matchup again still, or just responding wrong or reacting wrong to aspects of PCL offense where it's like, yeah, that is clearly plus, or you're still getting hit by the same of the more reactable overheads, and then Smo getting hit because he's just too fucking addicted to pressing buttons over and over where he really shouldn't be. Oh, that was a nice landing catch, though. He has been getting better at using 5Bs to like catch people hovering out of traditional anti-air range. There, I said something analytical and not toxic. Bunker, not doing Bunker OS. No, that's not something you should do like constantly, but I do think it would benefit Delta to present it a little more often, because it is quite nice against certain types of non-blocking addicts. It's just like 2A, 2-2A. Like, people don't stand react that often there. Oh, got left, right. Smo pressing some fucking thing. Delta up another game. Will Delta finally prevail over the Bracket Demon? Or will Smo start being slightly more selective in where he chooses when he chooses to press buttons? Or will he not change on that front, or just start pressing the overhead more, and Delta will start dropping and just generally choking at the spots that he's usually been getting punishes on? Who knows? Oh, Fuzzy hits again. Doesn't matter if we're going into the next round with no meter. We just need one more hit, and then we'll have plenty. Well, technically, the round 1 repeat already happened, because Delta won the FT2. Ooh, we catch the backdash, nice. Going to max, that's kind of fair, just have a bit of insurance. Grab his ass. I am a fan of seeing the Fuzzy more. I've wondered before, like, why PCL players don't go for it, at least occasionally, just to have another layer of mix on deck. Like, yeah, her other mix is good. Delta, please block that shit just once. Oh yeah, I'm happy to see the Fuzzy. It's something I've wanted to see for a while. I think in general, if your character has a confirmable Fuzzy, you should, like, learn it and use it. At least from time to time. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, just block string a bunch so you can get some meter. Oh wait, no, that was the second round, never mind. Yeah, you really did just have to try and get something, but... Nope. Does it again. Ooh, this round's starting to go a little quick now. So now punishing Delta for daring to win the FT2. Not too afraid of the entire Fuzzy scenario. On throw KO range. Smo match point once again. Delta not going out without a fight though. Well, come on. Really? Yeah, it's shit like that that I just can't muster enthusiastic commentary for. I don't care if it's mental stack or something. It's ass and shouldn't fucking happen. Oh, anti-low's hitting now, nice. How dare you punish the double... Not punish, block the double overhead. Not closing in space. And now you're gonna not die for it just yet. Smo takes it 3-2. Got Monger Pung Shoot, who will get the privilege of facing off with Delta. Yes, this is still FT2. Final FT2 of the night. Losers semis. Center horizontally. What the fuck was that? Thank you, Bunniest Bun Rena, for the raid. Hello, I'm currently running Europe Tournament of Europe. Greetings from Awakening the Magic Circuit. Thank you. Hello all from Awakening the Magic Circuit. Welcome. We are currently in top 4 for FFEUR Festnet Play Tournament number 43, the second encounter. We've now got Monger versus Pengshut. Pengshut, C. Koha, Grinder. Monger mains FVS, but he's got a rather deep and funny bag of characters, so let's see what he'll pull. We're on the C arc yet again. This did get the surprise 2-ups on CTY, so let's see how far you can take it. Prediction is up, get your coins out, place your bets, and we can begin. Wait, no we can't, it's still syncing. Okay, now we can begin. Fuck, I am hungry as fuck. Too far away, had to catch with 2C. Not falling for the 40% charge low. 35. Pengshut might not always finish his combos, but they tend to still go on longer than the Monger arc ones. And you might want to be ready to not drop this time around, because he's fighting a burst machine that does 5-ish K. Okay, nice 2-2B, DP. No tech, okay, you're giving a free knockdown. Okay, finishing the combo enough. We are just machine gunning 2A. Just like, yeah, he's definitely not doing the safe jump. He's afraid of C-Moon bullshit and what have you. Even when he's fighting F-Moons. No guard break? Oh, that's done either. That might prove fatal. The clock is kind of low too. I guess that doesn't matter. Oh my god. Oh, my fucking legs. My kneecaps have been really cold lately. I might be dying. Well, we block that shit. Safe. Okay, nice EX shield. Got a scramble shield actually working the way it's supposed to. Guess I'll call it nice enough. EX shield right back. The C-Moon's evolving. Where's your final Rekka? There we go. Blood for blood. For homing spacing. Unger using the jump A an awful lot. So yeah, I want to play normal Melty Blood, jump A, counter hit scouting. Instead of just pressing jump C. And just being untouchable for like a minute in the air. I didn't update the names, I just realized. Oops. Back to the drawing board. To the classic we go. Jumping up the tier list. Top tier to top tier communication. Oh. Oh nice, he's a 5C, none of the spacing. Punish with there. Treasure not really hard to block from there. A chance that was going to turn into empty jump C2A. But still, Monger just not getting a chance to leave the corner, putting Pangjut on match point. Overhead hits though, let's go. Double rush, nice. Shield for you. Yep. Similarly convincing round 2. A swift revenge. So rubbing on each other kind of intimately. Alchemist and the Doctor. Exchanging fluids. Jumpy's too late. Unfortunately, the back hitbox of that move, while it is technically a cross-up, the red is sucked pretty deep up into the green. Let's see the shield there, knowing Monger's proclivities. Heat on hit, fuck it, just return to that sweet, sweet Koha neutral. This is death if we... Ah, damn. One frame from Heat as well. Tragic. Moving on to top 3. Before... Yeah, I will take 1 sec to do some shilling before we move on, though. Because I've got some things to shill. So, I need to find the, there we go. Okay, first off, the big one, OTB, only the best, 2026. There will be a Melty side bracket. Several of us are pulling up, July 10th to 12th. It's the closest we've got to a second coming of Outplayed, so consider being there. Yeah. There's some other games, too, that you can play if you really care about those. But most importantly, Melty will be here. Melty players will be here. sign up, join, split hotels to make it affordable. Come to Naples with us. And then a little sooner, Battle by the Way, number 16. The UK local, close to London. Sometimes it's just called London Locals for ease. It has alliteration and shit. It's 35 minutes away from central London. Close enough. That will be running Melty Blood as well, current code, and I will be there. You get to hang out with your beloved TO. Beloved TOs. Both of Europe's TOs will be here. You get to engage in battle with them. You get to eat food with them. You get to eat Wendy's and Taco Bell with me, at least, because there's, like, no fucking fast food options here in Austria, and I really miss Taco Bell and Wendy's back from when I lived in the US. So you get to see me gorge myself on morbid amounts of Taco Bell and Wendy's if you come to this. So consider pulling up. Yeah. Anyway. We've now got Punctude and Delta. Who will get the privilege of fighting Smo? Battle of the Damaged Shitters. Oh yeah, we're gonna have Italian food in Naples, probably. I'm getting some fucking American fast food when I'm going to Battle by the Way, though. I've had so little Taco Bell and Wendy's since I moved, and I miss them greatly. Burger King and McDonald's and KFC and Subway is all we have here, and they're not really ideal, even by fast food standards. Like, I miss Taco Bell because that shit has actual flavor and spice. And it's not fucking sandwiches again, like every other fucking fast food joint. So the texture's a little different and distinct, too. And then I miss Wendy's because I do generally like Wendy's burgers more than McDonald's or Burger King. I've scoured Google Maps to ensure that there is Wendy's and Taco Bell nearby in London and in the nearby places I might be visiting while I'm there. Because I am going to be there for more than just the weekend as well, if anyone just wants to hang out that's in the UK. I'm going to be there from the 1st of May until the 5th. So I'll be around both for the event and also just for, like, general meetups to do stuff. If anyone wants to show me around the fucking country, feel free. If anyone wants me to crash on their couch, feel free to offer, because I haven't actually gotten a place to sleep yet. If anyone knows any other good food joints that aren't just Taco Bell and Wendy's, feel free to introduce me to those as well. Oh, Delta rehosted. That's why I've not been getting a connect. Cool. There we go. Okay, it's probably gonna take a little bit for them to sync as I was fucking yapping my tits off. Anyway, how have you been doing, chat? How's everyone feeling on this fine night? We're nearing the end. I'm quite hungry and kind of tired. I'm thinking of going out to grab a meal after this. Also probably gonna go hit the fucking outdoor gym. I need to get more exercise. I don't need to do schoolwork. I've been out of studenthood for many, many years. Too many. Okay, punch you with the first hit. I feel like I've been getting fewer steps in than I should lately. Yesterday, the only movement I did was going outside to the hot dog stand near my apartment. And I got like 2 fucking things there. I got like a fucking slightly spicy, slightly cheesy hot dog and a roast pork roll. So that was probably like a bunch of fucking fat and obese making material. I'm thinking of going there again, but if I do, I'm definitely just gonna take a long night walk afterward. Like, I've been so fucking out of my workout regimen. But now that it's getting warmer, maybe I can finally move again. Okay, Delta took game 1. I'm sure IEDs might not be the best for Delta, who is ready to present anti-air shield more than most. Oh, watch your feet. What were you trying to do? Doesn't get the sweet spot. Kinda tries walling off the tech, but not enough. Ugh. Can people just look at and react to air techs happening right in front of them? Jesus Christ. Tasteful shimmy. Giving Delta the first game. Look away, and I heard a Miyako throw happening. Field matches, but that shit's 0. Delta's gonna be reacting to his own pressure, knowing what he's gonna do in his own pressure well before you're gonna be reacting to a move, not getting cancelled. Wake up throw? Is that wake up command grab even? I have the same animation, so who knows? Air throw that! Reminder to all, Kohaku 214, where she's witching around in the fucking broom, is air throwable. Sometimes it's in awkward spot spacings to actually get the air throw on, but if she's doing it low to the ground, it's not that hard to just get an air throw on. We got some nice blocks from, not punctured, from Delta. Not nice enough though, I think. Getting the name wrong transferred his remaining energies to his opponent. And start America. Fuck yeah. I was thinking, should I say coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah, and I dwelled on it too long that I figured if I do it now, it would be way too little too late. Unfortunate drop. Understandable burst. Ooh! That actually mixed up the tech. He didn't actually punish it. He was crouching there. Dead. Hesitating a bit much in his rising options, probably afraid of getting hit by a high jump C. But you still often gotta just risk a preempt if you wanna hit this character out of her green. Mix. Oh, we just throw. I forgot that was an option there too. Shoot on FT2 point, but Delta knows FT2 don't matter once you're in FT3. Oh no. Throw him! Please! Delta, please learn matchups, I beg you! Oh my god! That shit is fucking criminal! You're killing me! Speaking of killing me, the fucking right in his face Omla 5C. Into no punish. Okay, Lolly Feet finds its mark. Managing the meter at the ideal timing. And that's death. What was he trying to press there? Oop, that... You've been getting frame trapped by that surprisingly often. That's the 2-2B, that shit's minus. Nice weight there. For sure you can press something after that still. Just Koha. It hits again. 2-2. Both wanting that fucking piece of smo. Oh no. Yeah, this is a move that 5B won't be hitting that reliably. It's not if you press it that late. No! I don't think the 63 was intentional there. Probably got movements into a button. Fuck it. Overhead reset, we ain't reacting to anything tonight. Delta needing just one more hit. Not one more hit, one more round. What the fuck am I saying? My brain is microwaved. I was kind of worried that burst was going to whiff. If I bursted there, it would have whiffed. I'm surprised that was survived. Slowly pushing Punk Shoot into the corner. He's a little too desperate for those jump Bs. Pressing too early. able to weave through them into the recovery. Okay, one more hit. Risking it all on the roll, but not ready to do anything after it doesn't kill him. Good job, Delta. Smosing, let's do this fast. Does that mean you're not gonna drop a bunch of unnecessarily long try-hard combos? Can we see disciplined no mercy Smo if we want to do this fast? Because I do agree with you. As fun as it is to have close, exciting games, I also need bed and food. And there's a limit to how hyped up I can get once I'm at the end of a tournament on solo comms. I should probably, like, just open up commentary applications or something. Like, if more of y'all want to commentate during Fuckfest, y'all are welcome to, honestly. I could probably use the practice of commenting with other people, too, because I've just been so used to solo comming a disproportionate amount of tournaments. We can begin. I guess I got a prediction up just as a formality. I didn't even put one up last time. Cool. Ooh, the final second jump A. I've been a little unprepared for that to hit as well. Well, at least until I realized it was counter hit. The classic held shield. You gotta be ready for that. If the opponent isn't just doing a tap, it's anti-air. Gotta be ready to use your B normals or throw. Hitting a little too hard to the air throw chase. Delta's been getting a lot of these, like, long 2C hits. Make Miyako look like she has range. Clock is starting to tick. It's rock time, though. Going for the quickest, easiest kill option. I respect it. That's the mix now. We're gonna go for the fuzzy again. We fuck it up, but we're fine. Even if we got punished, we would have had max, so who fucking cares? Nice dash under the rock. Grab his ass. The classic, I'm on low health, but you don't want to choke it away, so you're going to be blocking. Ooh, unfortunate autopilot. Could have taken it right then and there. Smell with game 1. I forgot to update the names. Wow. Fuzzy low this time? Low off the fuzzy this time. So halfway to taking the tournament. How many can we stack? Terror walk. Empty low hitting again. Nah, he wasn't max yet. What's Miyako gonna do? She's got no range. Oh wait, that was the... Wait, no, buts. Brain fart. Clock is ticking. Delta's gotta get like 2 solid hits. That ain't gonna fucking happen. Okay, can we speedrun this guy? It's never been more over. Okay, Delta swinging for this round 1. Ooh. Smo on tournament point. Looking to fulfill his promise of making this quick. I didn't even change the match type! There we go. Now it's Grand Finals. Maybe this is what I needed to embolden Delta. This won't kill. Because got such an ass damage ender. Alright. Making Smo bleed just a little bit. Can we deny the 3-0? Perhaps. That's plus. Fuzzy again. So really wanting to preserve that 3-0. Nice dash, realizing it's not going to hit on the way up. Oh, it's over. And Smo has taken yet another. Congratulations. And, yep, that is it for FFEUR Netplay Tournament number 43, the second encounter. Thank you all for participating and all that shit. Congrats to Smo again. I think I already said that. Be sure to pull up to battle, by the way. Why did it do that? I said copy link address. Fucking oops. There we go. And also pull up to only the best. Is there anyone I can raid? Yes. Oh, Slashback is doing casuals? Nice. Okay. I'll raid this. Go check out Slashback casuals. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing. And we'll see you all next time on FFEUR Z-ness.